nobody saw this showdown coming. It started with a single viral clip. Aries Spears, never one to hold his tongue, fired shots at Ice Cube on a late-night podcast. The jokes turned sharp suddenly. It wasn't just comedy. Fans everywhere watched, waiting to see who'd clap back. But nobody expected 50 Cent to step into the ring. The moment 50 dropped his Instagram post defending Ice Cube, calling out haters and daring Aries to say it to Cube's face, the internet exploded. Memes, reaction videos, celebrities picking sides. Aries Spears wasn't about to take it lying down. Instead, he doubled down live on camera, threatening to pull up on anybody who came for him, 50 included. Now the whole hip-hop world is watching. Is 50 Cent starting another epic feud? Will Ice Cube respond, or let his music speak for itself? And does Aries Spears really want smoke with one of rap's most legendary alliances? This isn't just beef. This is about loyalty, respect, and the kind of drama that can only happen when legends collide. The sun hadn't even set in LA when the internet started to tremble. It all began with a low-key podcast in a backroom studio. Just a few mics, a neon sign, and Aries Spears, always ready to push the line. The topic turned to hip-hop legends, and Ice Cube's name came up. Aries, trying to get laughs, turned sly. Ice Cube. Man, these old heads act like they invented the game. Cube ain't dropped real fire since the 90s. Half these legends just living off their name. At first, the hosts laughed, but even they looked uneasy. This wasn't just banter, it was disrespect. But Aries wasn't done. He doubled down, mocking Cube's movies, his business moves, and even his influence on today's rap. Clips started flying around Twitter within minutes. By the time Aries Spears disrespects Ice Cube was trending, Cube's fans were in. An uproar, memes everywhere, some roasting Aries, some just shaking their heads. But things didn't get truly wild until 50 Cent saw the clip. 50 was on set, prepping for a new Power spinoff, scrolling through his phone during a break. He wasn't just a rapper anymore. He was a business mogul, TV boss, and still, in his own words, the petty king. But Cube, that was family. He called over his assistant, phone in hand. "Yo, you see this? Nah, we're not letting this slide. Watch this." Within seconds, 50 Cent's Instagram blew up. A pic of him and Cube, arms around each other, with the caption, "Legends built this. Don't ever disrespect the pioneers." At Ice Cube, the realest some people just mad they never made it out the club circuit. Hashtags. Hashtag respect the OGs. Hashtag Cube legend. Hashtag say it to his face. Comments flew in by the thousands. 50 said what we all wanted to say. Aries just ended his own career. Lame out Cube, greater than all y'all haters. Other rappers started chiming in. Snoop Dogg reposted 50's post, adding, "West Coast forever. Cube, a living legend. Watch your mouth, Aries." Within the hour, hip-hop media sites had headlines everywhere. 50 Cent goes OFF defending Ice Cube after Savage podcast diss. Aries Spears faces backlash after dissing a legend. Will Ice Cube respond to the drama? But Aries Spears, he thrived on controversy. Instead of backing down, he went on Instagram Live that same night, face half-lit, eyes wild. So now 50 wanna get in the mix. Man, I love 50, but let's be real, these cats so sensitive. I said what I said. You come for me, you better be ready for the smoke. He puffed out his chest, throwing out lines. I'll pull up on anybody, anytime. Cube, you want to talk? Let's talk. 50, you want to get involved? Say it to my face, bro. Fans lost their minds in the comments. You don't want that 50 smoke? Aries looking for clout. West Coast about to shut him down. Even comedians started to pick sides. Michael Blackson tweeted, "Some people roast legends. Some people become legends. You choose. Back in LA, Cube was silent. He posted a photo from the studio. No caption, just a steely look. Headphones on, pen in hand. Fans read into everything. Cube, about to drop a diss track. When Cube gets quiet, be scared. 50 Cent, meanwhile, wasn't done. He dropped a story-old video of Cube performing No Vaseline with a text overlay. Some lessons. You learn the hard way. The next day, the conversation was everywhere. Breakfast Club did a full segment. Charlemagne, Aries got the right to roast, but this ain't it. You cross a legend, the whole culture claps back. Angela Yee. But is it just jokes, or does this show there's no respect for OGs anymore? Hip-hop Twitter ran with the topic threads about respect, about old school versus new school, about who was really real, but behind the scenes, Aries. Spears doubled down texting mutual friends, asking for Cube's number, daring anyone to meet up and talk it out. Rumor was he tried to get booked on a radio show with 50 and Cube at the same time. Let's settle this live mano a mano. Meanwhile, Cube's camp was locked down. His manager told TMZ, Cube's got nothing but love for the culture. He lets his music and his record speak for itself, but disrespect won't be tolerated. We'll see who's still standing in 10 years. That night, Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson Jr. tweeted, "You can be funny without being disrespectful. Some of us built this for you." Hashtag family first. The real shock came later that week, when a blurry fan video leaked from a studio party. 50 Cent, Cube, and Snoop were all there, no mics, no security, just three legends laughing it up. Someone off camera shouts, "You're gonna let Aries talk to you like that?" Cube shrugs, stone-faced, ain't nothing to say. Some people just want attention. I got an empire to run. 50 cracks up. I dare him to show up to Power Set. I got jokes to let's see if he laughs. The party clip goes viral, fueling even more speculation. Is a collab diss track coming? What if 50 and Cube do a tour just to flex on Aries? Suddenly, DMs start leaking. Aries Spears is seen texting mutuals. Book me with them. Let's do it face to face. I'm ready for the world to see who's real. But nobody on Cube's team is interested. Cube posts one final IG story. Him and 50 on the basketball court. Captioned, "Legends don't argue, they elevate." But Aries Spears, he's still on live, still calling out names, and still promising the showdown isn't over. And in the world of hip-hop, nothing draws a bigger crowd than a beef that just keeps growing. It's rare for hip-hop drama to spill into every newsfeed. But by the weekend, this was more than a petty spat, it was a culture war. Radio hosts, bloggers, and even athletes weighed in. Barbershop debates went viral on TikTok. Teens quoted 50 and Cube on Snapchat stories. Everyone picked a side, and the stakes were getting higher by the hour. Aries Spears knew what he'd unleashed. But instead of backing off, he played it up every podcast, every comedy club, every chance to go live. He posted an Instagram story of himself in a boxing robe, shadowboxing, with the caption, "They say I can't handle the OGs. Wait till y'all see what's coming next." Fans roasted him. "Bro, you fighting for clout? Not respect. Cube been a legend since before you had a mic. Don't poke the bear unless you got teeth." But there was a core group who cheered him on. Elise Aries ain't scared. They wrote, "He speaks his mind. The game needs more of that." 50 Cent, meanwhile, was already 5 steps ahead. He booked an interview on the Breakfast Club Live, prime time. When asked about Aries, he just smirked. "Man, I'm too busy making moves to worry about people talking." But let's keep it real, Ice Cube built this. He opened doors for all of us. Aries, he can tell jokes, but this is hip-hop. You cross the line, you get checked. Charlemagne asked, So you and Cube planning a response. 50 grinned. You know me, I don't do sneak disses. If I got something to say, you'll hear it. Loud, might be on wax, might be on TV. Either way, he gone, feel it. Social media exploded again. 50 planning a diss track. Is Cube coming back to rap? Somebody get Aries off live before he talks himself into trouble. Meanwhile, Ice Cube's camp stayed silent. Instead of more interviews, Cube posted a cryptic tweet. Let your work speak. Legends move in silence. The tweet blew up fans and rappers replying with classic Cube lyrics. Crown emojis and calls for Aries to apologize. But Aries Spears was already doubling down, and his friends urged him to do something big to stay relevant. So, he did what? No one expected. He showed up, uninvited, outside 50 Cent's TV set for Power. Paparazzi caught him pacing, talking loud, asking security, "Yo, tell 50 I'm here. Let's squash it on camera, man to man, I ain't hiding." Security wasn't amused. They blocked him at the entrance, but the footage leaked within hours. Aries Spears tries to pull up on 50 Cent. Security says nitrogen monoxide. Comedian or clown? Hip-hop fans react to Aries' antics. 50 posted a laughing emoji on IG stories, tagging Cube. Some people will do anything for attention. Cube, for his part, reposted a classic NWA clip with the line, "Don't start none, won't be none." The hip-hop world was loving every second. DJ spun no Vaseline in clubs. Twitter ran polls, who are you riding with? Hashtag Team Cube, hashtag Team 50, or hashtag Team Aries. Then, a twist. Aries Spears booked himself on a big podcast and called out 50 directly. "Let's talk, bro. No security, no managers. Me and you, face to face. You claim you're real. Let's see it. Cube, you want in. I'll say whatever you want to your face. No more talking behind phones." Clips from the podcast went viral. The hosts grinned as Aries ranted. "Y'all act like these legends can't be questioned. Ain't nobody above getting roasted. If they mad, maybe it's because they know." I'm right. Fans debated for days. Some said Aries was keeping hip-hop real. No fake respect, no bowing to legends. Others said he was thirsty, chasing headlines at any cost. Meanwhile, 50 Cent planned the ultimate clapback. He DM'd Cube. "Let's take this to the stage. Old school versus new school debate? Rap? Roast? Whatever. Let the fans decide." Cube's reply was instant. "Bet. Let's give them a show. You know I don't run." Word leaked. Industry insiders started whispering about a possible Legends face-off Cube, 50, and a special guest, maybe Aries, on a live panel streaming to millions. Sponsors lined up. Blogs ran fake lineups and imaginary rap battles. Even other rappers wanted in. Fat Joe tweeted, "I'll host." But Aries gotta wear a helmet. Meanwhile, Aries got more and more unhinged on live. One night, he ranted, "If y'all think I'm scared, pull up. Cube, you got bars. Let's see M. 50, you got jokes. I got more. We can battle, debate, whatever, just stop hiding behind your fans." His team begged him to chill, but he was too deep in the drama now. Then, just as the face-off event was about to be announced, a surprise twist rocked the whole scene. Aries' ex-manager leaked DMs showing that Aries had been pitching beef ideas to podcasts for months, trying to spark viral drama with a nigh-big rapper or legend. Just to get booked. Screenshots. "What if I go at Cube? He's Og. People will talk. Maybe call out 50. He always claps back." That's instant heat. The revelation blew up instantly now. Fans dragged Aries harder than ever. So it was all a stunt. Clout chaser confirmed. Cube and 50 had him running circles. 50 Cent posted a laughing video. I knew it. Whole thing scripted. I need a new TV writer. This dude's got ideas. Cube posted just a single word. Predictable. But just when it seemed like Aries was finished, he went live again, face defiant, energy wild. You want the real. Catch me at the face-off. I'll show all of you who's fake and who's real. This ain't over. And the whole world watched, wondering, was Aries Spears really out, or was his biggest moment still to come? The buzz started hours before the event. Downtown LA was crawling with cameras, bloggers, and fans camped outside the studio. Inside, the air was thick with nerves and excitement, security everywhere. Big-name sponsors lining the stage, and industry legends sitting front row, ready to watch the clash unfold. The digital audience was even bigger, millions tuned in. Comment. Sections on fire before the lights even dimmed. The big screen flashed. Legends face off. Ice Cube by 50 Cent x Aries Spears host Fat Joe strutted out. Crowd roaring. Tonight is history. No scripts, no edits, just real talk, real bars, and no ducking the smoke. First up, Cube and 50 took the stage, both looking ice cold, black hoodies, chains shining. The applause was thunderous. This was respect you could feel in your bones. Aries Spears walked out last, grinning, energy wild. He wore a suit jacket over a tee, half comedian, half provocateur. Some cheered, some booed, but everyone watched. Fat Joe wasted no time. 8. Aries, you started this, so you get the first word. Aries leaned into the mic, voice dripping with bravado. Look, I grew up on Cube. I got love for 50. But if you step in the ring, you gotta be ready to take a punch. All I did was speak the truth. I got jokes, but y'all so sensitive, you made it a beef. Cube, you a legend, but you not untouchable. 50, you clap back harder than anybody. But let's see if you laugh when the joke's on you. The crowd murmured half. Shocked, half hyped, 50 Cent grinned. Voice calm but razor sharp. Brewer, you do jokes for a living. I make money in my sleep. You said Cube's old news, but I say legends don't die, they teach. You wanted smoke? Congratulations. But you better pray you don't choke. Cube, cool as ever, took the mic. Aries, anybody can make noise. It takes a real one to make impact. I've put West Coast on my back when you was still asking for lunch money. You want to roast me? Step up. But don't be surprised when the fire burn you back. The audience went wild. Half the crowd chanted Cube. The other 50 and Aries fans held up, let him cook. Signs. Fat Joe switched gears. Okay. But let's get real. Was this beef or business? Aries receipts dropped that you tried to start drama with whoever would bite. You looking for heat, or you got something to say? Aries, face flickering, tried to save face. Look, comedy is about pushing boundaries. Y'all want safe jokes? Go watch Disney. I go at everybody, legends, rookies, whoever. If that's clout, so be it. But at least I don't hide. 50 Cent pounced. Nah, that's called desperation. You threw stones and hoped for a check. But hip-hop, that's family. We build each other up even when we fight. You just wanted to be in the convo. Cube shook his head, voice quiet but deadly. Some people get famous for creating, others for complaining. We know what side you on. Then the crowd called for a freestyle. Fat Joe smiled. Let's see who's really got bars. Rap roast. Whatever. Aries, you up first. Aries Spears stepped up, tried a roast freestyle blend, but stumbled. His rhymes basic, his jokes landing flat. He threw a weak jab. Cube been acting so long, forgot how to rhyme. 50's so rich, but he can't. By time, the room was silent. Awkward 50 took the mic's pit, a quick, brutal 8 bars. Every line a punch. I don't battle comedians. I battle with fate, made millions off stories. You just narrate Cube's a legend. You just looking for fame, try to light a fire, but you burn in your shame. Crowd went crazy. Cube closed it out with a smooth, classic verse. No diss. Just real talk. I made classics, put cities on the map, don't need no drama. Just facts in my rap respect, built empires. Loyalty built teams, legends live on. While clout chasers dream. Audience rose to their feet. Twitter exploded with memes. Aries choked on stage. Cube and 50 showed him the door. This is why you respect the OGs. But then, twist time. During commercial break, a clip leaked. Backstage footage of Aries Spears talking to producers, sounding nervous. Man, they ain't gonna bury me, right? This is supposed to help my career. Someone posted the clip to social media #scriptedbeef. Started trending. Now everyone questioned if Aries ever meant it, or if he was just chasing a bag from the start. Fat Joe came back from break. Eyes wide. Looks like we got drama, even off camera. Aries, you want to respond? Aries looked tired, exposed. Yeah, I wanted the attention. I wanted the bag. I never meant no real disrespect. Cube, you a hero. 50, you a mogul. I just wanted a shot. Guess I got what I wanted, right? A Cube? Reached out, shook Aries' hand. Next time, just ask. You don't have to tear someone down to get up. 50 smirked. Welcome to hip-hop. You got your 15-minute Suze, M. wisely. The event wrapped with the crowd chanting legends. Legends. Aries slunk backstage. Fans split between hating and respecting his honesty. Cube and 50 walked off side by side, real unity. Real power, real history. As the world replayed the night's highlights, one truth was clear. You can chase clout, but legends are built on respect, and that night, respect won live and viral. With everyone watching, tonight, the world saw what happens when comedy meets hip-hop panned respect goes head-to-head with clout chasing. Was Aries Spears brave for stepping to legends, or did he get exactly what he asked for? Did 50 Cent and Ice Cube prove why they're untouchable? Or was Aries right that nobody's above a roast? Tell us in the comments who really won the face-off, Cube, 50 or Aries? Is there any room for jokes when legends are on the line? Oh, what? You want to see another round? Or was this the end of the beef? Don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and tap that bell for more viral hip-hop drama and the realest showdowns first. Your comment could set off the next big debate. So whose side? Are you on? Are you on?